I did a video similar to this, and so this is kind of a repeat, but from a slightly different angle because this is a common thing. So I want to address it one more time. If he said he would, and you think he will, why are you still waiting? Please understand that inaction is a choice. Women, inaction is a choice. It's a choice, especially coming from a man. A man who decides he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. A man who decides he's not going to text you anymore. A man who decides he doesn't want to be around you anymore. A man who decides he wants to move away from you and pretend he doesn't know you and all kinds of things. Stop sending you them good morning GM texts in the morning. Stop sending you things. Oh, he still loves me. I just got to show him more that I'm the one he should be with. I'm going to show him what he's missing out on. No, that's the wrong attitude. He's shown you who he is. Believe him the first time. Don't go through a second, third, fourth time. There are women who go through 4 times or more of this cycle with a man, trying to show him what he's missing. And each time you try to up the ante and it just makes you look more and more dumb. I hate to tell you that, but it's just the truth. Oh, I'm showing what he's missing. So you're going to walk around with your cleavage all out. You're going to walk around with your behind hanging out. You're going to walk around with the freakum dress on and strutting all around him and his new girl and all kinds of stuff to try to get him to move away from or to not see his girl in the same light so he can get with you again. And yes, he's going to get with you for a second because this is his nature. I'm not saying this is the nature of all men, but this is the nature of non-God-fearing men who have not grown up. So yeah, he might sleep with you in your freakum dress, and he's going to go right back over to Becky and start working on that again. Understand that inaction is a choice. He's made his choice. Make yours. You want to be strong, you want to be independent. Be strong and independent in choosing you and choosing somebody who's going to love you. That's where you should be strong and be independent. It's time to move on. It's time to move away. It's time to get past that because he truly doesn't want you. Because here's one thing I know about a man. Whatever he wants, he goes after wholeheartedly. You see all the things that men will do for love, propose on vacations, go in debt to put a woman's "Will you marry me" on the airplane sign. Chase you. Ask your girlfriends what's the best way to get a hold of you when they can't get a hold of you. A man will do all kinds of things. And I'll talk to my daughter real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. So we have to be aware of when somebody is very clear with their actions and how they see you. Sometimes I feel like a broken record saying this, but I keep repeating myself because it's important, because people sometimes don't quite grasp this. Oh, well, what if he said he loved me, but then we got into an argument and then the next week he got with somebody else? That wasn't love. Again, you're being played, right? Love just doesn't deteriorate and break apart that easily. It doesn't. And like most things, love is an action word. So if I love you, I'm going to put my love in action. I'm going to show you that. I'm not going to, off of one argument, completely cut you off and go and get with somebody else. Now that's Which there's an exception to every rule, but that's with the understanding that it was just your run of the mill argument. You had some sort of disagreement. Was it really that serious? You didn't find it to be that serious. But he used that as a way to comfortably cut you off so he could tell his boys, tell everybody else, yeah, well, he want to argue too much. So it literally was just one argument. Right? Just arguing about the sky. Just arguing about dinner. Just arguing about... I'll tell a part of this story. I have a client that got into an argument with her man, her boyfriend, about her not listening to his advice. And because of that, he decided to go and cheat. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Come on, does that sound legit? No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound legit at all because it isn't. It's an excuse to go and do what he wants to do anyway. Because again, love is an action where I'm going to show you. And instead, he showed her how much of a dog and cheater he was. And yet, she still wants to go back with him. Thinking that he will change. Now, everybody is capable of change. But if he cheated on girlfriend number 1 and girlfriend number 2, and then he messed with somebody else, and then he messed with you while he messed with somebody else, does that sound like somebody who's going to change? I'm not saying he can't change. Listen, the Lord can change anybody's heart. If he could take Saul and make him Paul, he could change anybody's heart. But the person has to want their heart to be renewed. And in that case, that's not somebody who wants to be renewed. They want to be in the nude. And that may or may not include you. So you got to be cautious. And you got to take yourself out of your emotions and take a step back and look at your situation and say, what advice would I give to my girlfriend if she was going through this? And whenever you say, girl, I wouldn't, blah, 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 and I don't stand for that, and no man's going to... You need to take that, stand in the mirror, and say it to yourself. Until you believe it enough, until you're confident enough to move forward and only accept men that want to do right by you and show you it. Think about it.